The deepest secrets of human nature aren't found in what people say, but in what they do, why they do it, and when they choose to act. Confucius taught us that truly understanding a person goes beyond fleeting kindness or sweet words. It's about seeing their intentions, their methods, and what brings them comfort. This is a story of a young man who, through real-life trials, learned to use Confucian wisdom to see through people and uncovered the truth behind one man's carefully constructed mask. 1. Kindness at first sight, often a test. When Lin Qing first arrived at the county office, everything was unfamiliar. One day, during a heavy downpour, he stood under a small awning, drenched and lost. A well-dressed man approached with an umbrella and handed him a cup of hot tea. "You must be new here," he smiled. "I'm Chief Zhao from the admin office. Let's have lunch sometime." That warm gesture stayed with Lin Qing. A few days later, Zhao followed up and introduced him to several influential figures during a meal. Lin Qing thought he had found a generous and loyal mentor. But Confucius once said, "Observe what a person does, examine why they do it, and see where they find peace." Can a person hide their true nature? Kindness is not always sincerity. It may be a calculation. Lin Qing failed to notice that Zhao ignored all other newcomers. Only he received this attention. Why? 2. Hidden intentions always reveal themselves. As time passed, Lin Qing proved himself capable and was soon assigned a major project. That's when Zhao reappeared, this time with frequent suggestions. He asked Lin to alter documents, shift cooperation towards certain partners, and hinted, "I helped you when you were new. Now it's your turn to help me." That warmth from the rainy day, it had come with conditions. Confucius warned, "Flowery words and a pleasant face often conceal a lack of virtue." Lin Qing began to understand. Zhao's kindness wasn't about friendship. It was a trap disguised as goodwill. He started paying closer attention. Zhao showed warmth only to those who were useful to him. To everyone else, cold indifference. His friendships were transactions, nothing more. 3. True nature appears in cold winds. Months later, Lin Qing was transferred to a less prominent position after refusing to compromise his principles. Feeling isolated, he messaged Zhao, "Brother Zhao, I'm going through a rough patch. Could you say a word on my behalf?" Zhao replied with just 2 words, "Too busy." That was all it took to expose the truth. Confucius once said, "Only in winter do we see that the pine and cypress are the last to wither." Real friendship isn't proven when life is sunny. It's revealed when storms hit. Zhao had never been a friend, only a strategist. Every kind gesture had been a move in a larger game. Or, the silent ones often stand tall. Just when things seemed hopeless, Lin Qing was defended in a meeting by an older colleague, a quiet man, not known for small talk or politics. This man rarely joined gatherings, never flattered anyone, and always kept to himself. Yet when Lin Qing needed help most, he stepped forward without hesitation. Stunned, Lin Qing said later, "I always thought you were distant. Turns out you're the one who truly cares." The man smiled and said, "To judge people, don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. Especially when the wind turns cold." That moment etched itself in Lin Qing's heart. Conclusion: the hidden logic of seeing through people. Confucius offered us a timeless method for judging character. True understanding of people requires looking at motives. Why are they doing this? 2. Methods. How are they doing it? 3. Comfort zones. What kind of behavior makes them feel at home? Don't judge people by their smiles. Judge them by how they act. When they have nothing to gain, or when you have nothing to offer, may you always have the wisdom to see through the false warmth of a chief jow, and the clarity to cherish the quiet loyalty of those who stand beside you when it matters most.